What's up, everyone, and welcome to our live reactions to The Last of Us Season 1 finale. I'm Jason, this is Bree, and that's Kaylee. We are here. The last episode of this season. The final part to the first game.
Not ready.
Not ready for this to be over with. This show has just been an absolute blessing. It's been so good. It has been very, very hard, like a heavy show to watch and everything, but
it's been so beautifully done.
It's just been beautifully done, exactly. Like all the similar parallels between the game to the TV show has just been so spot on.
Oh yeah.
And then all the little changes that they made to improve on the show were just phenomenal as well. It's easily one of my favorite shows to come out in a very long time.
Mine too.
Probably is going to be my favorite show through the rest of the year. I don't know if there's going to be another show that tops it. I think we're finally going to get the scene that you've been wanting. Since we've only been referring to it as the scene, just to let everyone know, it's the giraffe scene. That's what we're really looking forward to. And then just the whole hospital arc. We're here now, so.
And we get to see Anna, Ellie's mom.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah, you're right.
Because I have a feeling. Because I want to.
Yep.
Yeah, I just want to see my queen, Ashley Johnson.
Heck yeah.
But I'm wondering if the reason that Ellie's immune is because her mom was bitten before she was born.
I'm curious about that too.
I know, in the teaser it kind of looks like
she's got a stalker coming at her.
Yeah.
And that she's pregnant at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
It was only like 0.2 seconds long, but
right.
I thought
that's
but
all
it's
I
like, but
need
it's
to
enough
read
time
into
for you to think about it.
Yeah.
And then especially
for a week.
yeah, and especially too because they had a photo that came out of Ashley Johnson's character from this week where it's like her in the woods and she's pregnant and it looks like she's been on the run and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be really interesting to see that part of the story. That probably is what's going to happen in the first part of this episode.
Yeah.
I am kind of surprised this episode is about 45 minutes long from what I understand. So it does, to people who've played the games and everything, it kind of seems like that's pretty fast to end the story where we're at right now. I kind of feel like the pacing of the show itself has just been done really well for
absolutely.
TV. Like, I know maybe they could have done a couple more episodes to, if they wanted to dive deeper into characters.
Yeah, but I feel like when you don't have elaborations on characters in games and it's kind of like you're creating it as you go.
Yeah.
You're kind of playing with fire there because it's either going to add to the show or it's going to, you're going to piss people off.
Sure, yeah. Enough said. I am very excited for this episode. I am also not very excited because
it's going to be over.
It's going to be over with, and then we're done with the first game story. So, but we're just going to hop into this episode and enjoy it for what it is, and I am very excited to watch this right now. So let's get into it.
Hey, yeah, you're right.
Starting with
yes!
Yep.
I love her.
Jeez.
Just a mildly inconvenient time to go into labor.
Oh my gosh, right?
Oh.
Oh.
Made my skin crawl.
It's me.
Oh man. Wow.
The knife. They sure it's Ellie's.
Oh, you're right.
Freaking scary.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ugh.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh. Oh man.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Knew it.
She's got to act fast.
You fucking tell him, Ellie.
That whole situation makes me really sad. It kind of feels like she has to kill herself, you know, at some point. But it's like, does she just try and like look for help first before she turns, or does she?
Well, we know that Marlene's the one that
That's right.
takes her to the Fedra school.
You're right. I forgot about that. That's a good point.
Like that scene kind of got me. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I was starting to tear up for sure.
The fact that she got pregnant, carried her all this time,
Yeah.
just to get bit, like within moments of seeing her.
Yeah. Ugh.
It's not your fault. I want you to take her with you to Boston. I want you to give her this. Her name is Ellie.
Is that jacket the same one that Ellie has throughout the show?
I wonder.
Will you pick her up right now? And then you kill me.
I can't kill you.
No, please.
No, that is
No,
awful.
no.
Please.
Cover her ears.
It's the right thing to do, but man, just so awful.
Yeah.
Ellie! Did you hear me? Beefaroni, Chef Boyardee.
Cool.
Must have rolled all the way from the grocery store.
Getting close. Hospital that way. Maybe the one we're looking for.
Got it.
He seems in better health.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
Looking a little less peaky these days.
Yeah.
This is probably springtime now,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
So it's definitely been weeks, months.
Take this for me.
That's improvement right there.
Right?
Yeah.
He willingly handed her a firearm.
Yeah.
Some dynamite in that RV back there.
Really?
No, so we're gonna cut through that building. Look around. I had you going, didn't I? Talk about bad luck. Military drops bombs. Not one of them hits the building they're trying to demolish.
That was loud.
Mm-hmm. Like this whole thing's very similar to the games.
Yeah.
Damn it, Ellie!
He's trying.
You know what this is. You know exactly what this
Yes,
is.
I do. I was so excited.
Ellie!
How did she see it?
That's a good point. How did she see it?
She probably saw it walking past the windows.
Maybe saw like a big shadow moving.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Aww.
What are you doing?
It's all right. Can you hurry up? Come on.
I love this so much.
So fucking cool.
The way he's looking at her.
Yeah. It's just so cool because when you have a world like this where there's so many infected and everything, like it's awesome to still see life like that still living through it all.
We don't have to do this. I want you to know that.
What do you mean? What else are we supposed to do?
Nothing. We just go back to Tommy's. We forget about the whole damn thing.
I know you want to protect me. You have. And when we're done, we'll go wherever you want. Tommy's, Sheep Ranch. But there's no halfway with this. We finish what we started.
Some tough decisions to be made.
This episode's already killing me.
I know.
Emergency medical camps. Obviously didn't last. They had me in one just like this.
With Sarah?
No, she was gone already. Just for this.
The guy who shot and missed. I figured that would have happened later.
Nope. Second day.
They were way better at stitching you up than I was.
It was me.
Oh.
I was the guy who shot and missed.
Oh, wow.
Sarah died. And I couldn't see the point anymore. Simple as that. Went to pull the trigger, I flinched. Still don't know why.
So time heals all wounds, I guess.
It wasn't time that did it.
Oh, stop.
Oh, damn. That was so sweet.
I'm glad that didn't work out. We should probably get going.
Yeah.
I think that's all this episode's going to be.
Yeah, I should have brought tissues in here. Damn. Got my eyes and nose going.
People are making apocalypse jokes like there's no tomorrow.
Oh no.
What did the green grape say to the purple grape? Breathe, you idiot.
Oh.
Oh.
5 out of 10.
Oh.
Ellie!
Oh.
Wow.
Whew.
Easy. You got hit pretty hard. Patrol didn't know who you were. We lost half our crew crossing the country. I had 5 men whose only job was to protect me. I still almost got killed. How'd you do it? You were the one person I never wanted to be in debt to.
Oh, surprise,
And
man.
I owe you. She's being prepped for surgery.
Gosh, that fast.
He thinks that the cordyceps in Ellie has grown with her since birth.
Why is she in surgery?
It produces a kind of chemical messenger. It makes normal cordyceps think that she's cordyceps. It's why she's immune. Multiply the cells in a lab, produce those chemical messengers, and then we can give it to everyone.
But you won't.
No.
Cordyceps grows inside the brain.
It does. We didn't tell her. We didn't cause her any fear. There won't be any pain.
No, you take me to her. You take me to her
Didn't
right now.
tell her?
Please, you don't understand.
I do. I promised her mother that I would save her child. I promised. So I do understand. Walk him out to the highway. Leave him there with his pack. Give him this.
Oh.
He tries anything.
Man,
How is this saving Ellie?
it's not.
It was just to get her there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The fuck are you doing? Keep walking.
Still waiting for him to pick up a brick or a
Keep
bottle.
walking.
Oh,
Yes.
there it is. Okay.
Yes.
Doesn't need anything.
Oh.
Fuck you. I don't have time for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go get her, Joel.
Go get her.
Oof. I wonder how many of the fireflies are here.
I still kind of hope he finds a flamethrower.
I like the music for this right now. It sounds, I think it's the theme, but it's like a lot slower.
just do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, Joel. He's just mowing down through them right now.
Unhook her.
How did you get in here?
I said unhook her.
I won't let you take her.
Unhook her.
Damn.
Can't keep her safe forever. How long till she's torn apart by infected or murdered by raiders? Because she lives in a broken world that you could have saved.
But it isn't for you to decide.
Or you. So what would she decide, huh?
It's so crazy right now.
It's a parallel.
Yeah.
Even now, even after what you've done, we can still find a way.
Yep.
The drugs are still wearing off.
It was with the fireflies, and then... What drugs?
Turns out there's a whole lot more like you. People that are immune. The doctors, they couldn't make any of it work. They've actually... They've stopped looking for a cure. Raiders attacked the hospital that barely got you out of there.
Were people hurt?
Yes.
Oh, man. No, she is not.
No.
Let me go. You just come after her.
Yeah.
Life gave him a second chance at having basically a daughter, and he wasn't going to lose it.
Mm-mm.
Well, he couldn't save Sarah, so
Yeah.
he was gonna save Ellie.
Yep.
I feel like Marlene would have just had him killed some other way.
Yeah.
Had he gone through with...
Yeah, for sure.
She would have liked you. Not to say the two of you are the same. Definitely different kids.
How so?
I want to say girly, and I'm not saying that you're not girly.
I'm not.
Yeah, you're not. She had a killer smile. Again, I'm not saying that you don't. But you know why I think she'd like you? Because you're funny. I think you would have made her laugh.
Back in Kansas City, you asked me about the first time I killed someone.
Yeah. Had to have been Riley.
When I got bit in the mall, I wasn't on my own. My best friend was there. And she got bit too. Her name was Riley. And she was the first to die. And then it was Tess. And then Sam.
That's not on you.
I know.
Look, sometimes things don't work out the way we hope. You find something new to fight for. And maybe that's not what you
Swear
want.
to me. Swear to me that everything you said about the fireflies is true.
I swear.
Okay.
Oh, man. Oh, my God.
It just said that one of the nurses was played by Laura Bailey.
Whoa, no way. Are you serious?
Yep.
That's incredible. I didn't even see that.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, that's amazing.
You're like going back to the hospital.
Yeah, right? This episode,
it was everything I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
And more.
More is exactly it, because I kind of felt like, I don't know, I was kind of expecting this episode to be emotional, but I wasn't expecting to tear up a couple of times early on.
That broke me, I'm not gonna lie.
No, I know, for sure. Any highlights you guys want to talk about season 1? Like things that you absolutely love that they did in this season?
I like that we got answers for certain things.
Me too. Yeah.
And it wasn't in like a fan servicey, here you go on a silver platter kind of way, like the bread and the flour theory.
Yeah.
Is somebody really still in there when they're infected?
Yeah.
Why was Ellie immune? How were they planning on using her to make the cure? That kind of thing.
Yeah. I think one of my favorite things that they did early on in the show, and They didn't really do it so much anymore throughout the rest of the show. But I love the first 2 episodes, how they had the cold openings, where it was like a flashback to the past of the first episode, them talking about the looming threat that cordyceps or other funguses could be. And then you had the second episode, which was the doctor. The doctor.
Yeah. One thing that I noticed going back, because I'm not gonna lie, I have rewatched all these episodes several times.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't remember what they said she was, but the scientist, like the doctor, when she goes in and like looks at it, you know she knows what it is.
Right. Yep.
But also, you can see her like shaking the whole time afterwards.
Yeah.
So is she shaking because she's scared, or was she shaking because she was already infected?
No,
because she was eating at that restaurant.
It could be that, but I think she probably was also kind of realizing that in a growing climate where temperatures have changed to a point where cordyceps can get acclimated to being in a human being's body and be able to control them and all that kind of stuff. That's probably where her mind went to. Is she's like, okay, I know what cordyceps is and what they can do, and now that they're manifesting in humans' bodies, this is over. Like, we're done. Like,
there's no coming back.
There's no coming back from this.
Well, then after too, another part from that same opening that got me a little bit was when they want a solution and she just says bomb. Yeah. Like, bomb it. Mm-hmm. And then at the end of that, she literally just tells them, please take me home. I just want to be with my family.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. I also love the big change they did with Bill and Frank.
Yes, I
love
Bill
and Frank,
that.
The Bill and Frank episode was just awesome. Bill was not a likable character at all in the game, so what they did for him in this show was just awesome.
Or like making Sam.
Yeah. Oh, that was an awesome change too.
I loved that.
And also really heartbreaking too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like even more than
just the way he has to communicate with the Etch-a-Sketch and asking Ellie.
Do you think when you become a monster, you're still in there?
Yeah. And then of course that scene where when they're burying him and everything, Ellie has to put the Etch-a-Sketch down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely like how the show brought more to these side characters. Like,
oh yeah.
Gave Frank a role.
Yep, absolutely.
Because what in the game we just saw
in the game you literally see his body hanging. And there's a note that basically is telling Bill to
basically go F himself.
Oh, yeah, go F himself.
We're about to hop into a little bit of spoiler discussion for Season 2 with The Last of Us Part 2. If this is it for you guys, thank you for joining us and watching today's video. And until next time, we're out. All right.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and hop into Season 2 discussions. Because
the fact that Laura Bailey plays one of the nurses is too far.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It is. But like,
oh my gosh, he did not give like Abby's dad a fighting chance. He just shot him.
He doesn't though.
I thought he had like a bit more lines.
No, he didn't.
No, that's it. He literally grabs the scalpel and he says, I won't let you take her. And he's just like, okay, boom.
That's it. I don't need to hear any more from you.
That game?
Yeah.
You're gonna make me kill a damn dog.
Oh, Part 2? Okay. That's one thing that like...
Alice deserved better.
So like, I will say this, like, the three of us are very much in the camp of being positive about Last of Us Part 2. We did really like the game. It was really sad to see the things that happened in that game. And we totally understand if you guys didn't like the game because of it. We're just on the side that we found a lot of like positive things that we liked about the game overall. Yeah, it's gonna absolutely suck seeing Joel go.
I had a feeling it was gonna happen because it just kind of followed that like the kind of the story arc they were going with and like that line of revenge and seeking revenge and getting revenge, and now you've pissed off this person and they're gonna come after you anyway, and you know, like just this endless cycle of violence and revenge.
Yeah.
But my initial thought was, I was like, how is she connected to this in some way? I was like, oh, she must have been like in the hospital. Maybe she was one of the nurses.
Right. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. But I wasn't expecting it to happen early on in the game. I wasn't expecting the full.
Especially after you save.
I wasn't expecting the full story to be a full-on revenge story. I wasn't definitely expecting to get two perspectives. I totally understand like where people didn't like the game because you had to play through Abby's part, especially after
That's
That
kind of how I
felt
feel.
like
Right.
a betrayal.
Yeah.
it is
It-
betrayal.
it-
It is
it
a little
feels
bit
like a betrayal.
Yeah, for sure. Because
It's like, how are you gonna make us play through how many hours
it's
as Abby?
it's one of those things where the first game puts you through so much of character development and growing up with like Joel and Ellie and like getting that bonding time as like a father and daughter type relationship, and then basically early on in part 2 they rip that away from you.
Yeah, it all goes down the drain.
Yeah, it's rough.
And then you have to play as this killer. I was
Yeah,
I can't, like, seeing the clickers, the stalkers, the bloaters, all of this in this season, cannot wait to see Shamblers. And I cannot wait to
For
see
the
the
Rat
freaking
King.
Rat King.
dude, the Rat King is gonna be crazy for this.
that was so gross.
It was so gross
Disgusting.
and it's so intense because it's just constant
Oh, it
running down
had
the
me.
halls.
It had me like on my feet, standing on my coffee table, and I'm just like staring at the screen.
I'm excited that we are getting a season 2. It just sucks kind of knowing like what's coming after really liking like what Pedro Pascal has done with.
That's what makes it so
with
much
Joel.
worse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I love him so much.
yeah.
I do too.
And just Bella Ramsey has just been phenomenal as Ellie. I'm gonna hate having to see her go through all that stuff for season 2, maybe season 3 if they, extend part 2.
Yeah, she
I have
can
a
do
feeling
it,
they'll
though.
probably
Yeah.
extend part 2 into multiple seasons just because
Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna get more episodes for one, but I also feel like part 2 was quite a bit longer than part 1.
It was. My hope is just that because there is how many years of a time jump between part 1 and part 2?
I believe it's 5 years.
I want to say Ellie's 19.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
goes from
She's
14 to
14.
19.
Okay, maybe season 2 kind of fills in some of those time gaps a little bit so that we get to see more bonding with Joel and Ellie together before we have to part with them.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of flashbacks and stuff too.
There is, but I'm hoping we get more
More than that, yeah.
than that. So
Agreed.
Yeah.
Well, then what
I'm-
makes you the angriest about playing that game, I think, or at least for myself it did, and I know for you it did a bit just because we've talked about it. You start to care what happens to Abby.
I know.
You
yeah.
start to care about her friends.
No,
you
not
start
at
to,
all.
like,
You're like, no, never me. Could not be me.
But I get it. I know.
Yeah, no.
Who's her little friend in the game?
Lev.
Lev.
Oh yes.
I
yeah.
love that character.
Lev's awesome.
So
yeah, absolutely.
I did find something I enjoyed
Yes.
in her story.
That's what I'm saying. It's like there is things to
The
enjoy about
Seraphites
part.
scared me.
Oh yeah.
Fighting the Seraphites scared me sometimes
Hearing
almost
them whistle.
more. Yes, almost more than fighting infected.
Mhm.
Especially when you gotta fight the big lady.
Yeah. Well, I say let's go ahead and cap it on.
Oh yeah, I could
season
go
2
on.
or part 2 there for now. If you made it this far with us, I don't have to tell you guys again, but thank you again for watching today's video. We really appreciate it. And until next time, we're out.